Genesis fam. Welcome back to our fourth episode where we talk about challenges and controversies people who have not taken the conventional way into their careers. And if you have not noticed that voice, it is no other than my sister Anna Kumar.
What's up, guys?
Hey, and for those who are listening here for the first time, this is my sister. She graduated high school maybe about 4 years ago. About 4 years, and now she's 21, and she did not go to tertiary education, and I want her to encourage you guys who may have the similar mindset, you don't feel like studies is for you. Here she is, being the big sister to you, just to advise you and talk to you today. So put on your listening ears because she has a lot to share. So Anna, can you go ahead and straight jump into what are the challenges and controversies you faced?
Alright. So the challenges, the main one that I faced throughout, doing my own stuff, my own freelance stuff, is basically having to prove myself. Prove myself as in these people when they have they see what's in front of them. They don't. They don't see far, but they see what's in front of them, and they see oh, you're not succeeding. You're not giving a certain amount of income. You're not doing it a certain way. You really have to prove yourself. You really have to show it. They want to see something that it's already done than something that could be. So I think one of the main struggle I really faced was having to prove myself into that. Yeah.
Yeah, and also want to encourage you guys, many people who have certs does not really mean they have it going for their lives already.
Yeah, that's actually really true. Many people I've seen, they have certs to be medical students, to go into those kind of lines, end up doing designing, fashion designing, or they will build up their own crochet business or any business for that sort, because some people, yes, they can do book smart, but their skills are there, and skills are more valuable,
Yeah, and during the pandemic, right, I know this pilot who came out on newspaper. He was a pilot, but because he cannot go and drive planes anymore, he's cooking burgers and he's selling burgers and he's doing very successful now.
Yep.
And he did not, what if he would have discovered the passion for burgers earlier? He did not need to go and spend thousands and years on a certificate.
Yeah, that's actually really true, because I feel like during my dad time, I feel like they focus a lot more on skills compared to now. It's a lot of studies, like higher education, higher pay and all that. But I really feel like if you can get someone who can do the skills, how to say it? I heard from Bill Gates, or who did iPhone? The person,
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs, he said that if you want to hire somebody who is lazy, who doesn't really have an education, because they will get the job done the fastest way possible and the more effective way, rather than going through the books and the step by step and taking days. They will finish it fast because they have the skill to get it done fast.
Hey, my dad was just sharing me. Our dad was just telling me the other day, he said, I'm so sorry for the noise, guys. That is Auntie who's helping us clean this place, making it so beautiful. But anyways, our dad said, people who have certificates have a lot of barriers because they know what they can't do in order to reach where they need to reach. But people who did not study, they don't know what are the barriers, so they just go, and eventually they will reach the place.
Yeah, that is like one person shared to me before, a childlike fate. When you get tossed up in the air, you're just like, you know what? Either way, I tried being in the air, and I know I'm going to come down. So if you try, you get two outcomes. If you don't try, you only get one outcome. So, that's
always
the beauty of it. Always try, and there is an outcome. There is a no and a yes. But if you don't try, there's only a no. I didn't know I could do this until lockdown came and I'm flipping burgers.
Hey, Anna tried and failed many times.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Yeah, go ahead, share it, Anna.
Oh my lord. I had to learn that whatever I design on my laptop doesn't look the same on another client's laptop. My colors can be nude, but their colors can be way saturated.
Yeah,
so I had to learn to follow the, there's numbers to colors. Not the color that I visual, but I have to follow the color for both of us to achieve what we want.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I started doing it,
Well, now I know.
You learn color theories, how to make the word pops and all that. You only will learn that in chapter 10, when you're supposed to learn that in the first chapter, I guess.
You look who's teaching who right now.
it's just mind-boggling, because there's some clients that I started off on Windows, and I was helping my first client ever to design was iPhone. So my stuff was like more saturated, like the display and everything, and hers was more muted, and she wanted a more saturated, vibrant poster, but we just couldn't achieve what she wanted. Then I got to realize that what, there is a numbered color you have to follow.
And all these
Oh
things
my
you
lord.
can't learn unless you do real life application. Anna is all about real life. She go out there, she learn. But for people like me, we go into the books. We don't know if it work or not unless we go out there and start working.
But I feel like that's also a sense of security for people who go with books. They know, like, okay, I can secure a job.
That's true.
Yeah, because you have the knowledge of it and all that. But once you put the knowledge into work, you'll be like, whoa, I didn't just need theory, I needed practical too.
So besides having to prove yourself, what were the other challenges you found?
I think another one of the challenges is there's a lot of ideas in my head, but most of the ideas require money. So I had to find a way to do it, like my video editing, to get the good check-up, you understand check-up, right? The good,
Cameras?
Yeah, not cameras,
Gadgets.
but editing, video editing.
Ah,
The
software.
apps, the software that you need to use. You have to pay a lot, but I started off on a very low, it was a free video editing, but it gave me a lot of patience, honestly. I developed a lot of patience towards this, where I think that's why I can handle kids at the same time. So it's like, it's play by play. It's like you get skills and you build character and you mature in certain areas. The challenges was a really good challenges that brought me where I am today, and brought me to a place where, now if I were to deal with somebody, I wouldn't be as stressed as I was before. Because before me was like pleasing everyone. Now I'm just
Yeah.
like, I do what I can. I give you my best. If it doesn't please you, there are other options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and having first-hand experience into my sister's life, I can tell that she had a lot of challenges.
Oh my god.
There were many, many stormy and cold nights. But when the sun came out, it came out
There was joy
very
in the morning.
bright.
It was joy in the morning.
Joy in the morning, guys.
Yep.
Now the sun comes out brighter most days. But back in those days, having to prove yourself and who you are and what you can do, it was not easy. But if you can make it, it'll be so worth it.
Yeah, one advice I would give you all, I think this works for people who freelance and people who study. If it's gonna take 5 years for you to learn something or 2 years, you do it or don't do it, it's still gonna be 2 years and 5 years. Might as well do it and be 21 or 25 and you achieve something that you wanted to achieve. Don't think about the areas of like, oh, it's gonna take 5 or 6 years. It's gonna take 1 month for me to learn this. Just do it, because either way, it's gonna be 1 month.
It's gonna
either
pass.
way, it's gonna be 2 months. And before you know it, in a blink of eye, I'm
It's been 6
21
years.
with the experience that I have. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't know that meme. You know that meme? Yeah, it's like, yo, I'm 21, and sometimes the things I know, I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, so I think we have a lot more to share, but
Yeah.
if
There
you
was
guys want,
time.
let us know, and we will set up another episode where I invite Anna to talk about, besides the challenges, the good things that are happening for her, and in hopes to inspire you. Yeah, thank you so much, Anna, for coming on this second appearance on this podcast. Yeah, see you in the next one. Genesis Family.